What is going on, guys? We're back with another video today in our Titans Online User franchise. We just got done winning the Super Bowl. Take a look at that video. It was a good one. You don't want to miss it. These are all the free agents we actually do end up winning. And here is the draft. The first overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft is Mr. Sarah to the Lions, who I believe has Superstar Development and is very fast. I believe Crockett was a guy with Superstar X Factor. And if we're going to be 100% honest, I don't remember a single pick afterwards. However, you can see really good overall so far. Pretty decent picks. Were they the best for that team's fit? I freaking don't know. We're more worried about ourselves. Eduardo Vargas, not looking bad at all. Very high overall. We don't know how actually good he is. They're the Bears at the lowest overall so far, but not bad by any means. Chris Dunn, I believe, was also some sort of hidden development. Maybe another X Factor, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Waters, cannot remember in the slightest. Joe Mays. I mean, we're seeing good overalls, right? We're seeing, this is a pretty damn good draft. There was no altering to this draft. There was no gems for this one. And looking at the Raiders at 12, Ambrose, who I believe might have been normal. I can't really remember, all of these picks. We're a decent bit ahead of this. Doran, the DT, very high overall. Really good draft so far. I mean, obviously the first 15 picks, usually in a user league, probably pretty solid. And that's where, all the talent goes. It's completely gone after that, which is just usually a great thing, isn't it? But we still hopefully can make a play. We did trade our first round pick, I believe, with Kevin Byard for Maurice Hurst. The reason why we went for Mo Hurst, not only because we had to get rid of, we had to replace Jarrell Casey, but Mo Hurst is 28 years old with Superstar Development, while Byard is 30 with Star and pick 32. Obviously on its own, not super great. You can see here, we basically predicted this pick. Rick Torrance with the Chiefs, not a bad pick at all there. Yikes pick there for the Giants. I don't think he had Star or better. I think he was normal. And then here at 22... another prediction. We're going to Harvey Xavier. And look who it is. Also, with the Dolphins, good old Derek, we go for a trade-up. We said, you know what? The talent is dropping. Let's just give up 37, 64, and 72. I don't know which years each of there. You could pause and see it. But we have a couple of choices, and ultimately, Sal Frost is our choice. And look at that. Beautiful stuff. Hidden development, 74 overall. Supposed to go 12th in true talent at least, and obviously basically a plug-and-play starter for us. Really, really good pick, and we'll finish out the first round. We'll also take a look at some of the next picks we have. We do kind of skip over some of it because honestly, outside of really the first two, maybe three picks, mainly the first two picks, the draft doesn't go super well for us, but who does it go well for, I mean, give me Lance here with a 68 overall guard who might have actually had decent dev. I can't really remember. I don't remember. I'm me. I don't remember anything. Of course, really weird interdivision trade. The Mo Hurst trade was with the Colts. They have picked 30 and 32, which is, it happens, isn't it? Whole day to reorder. Gotta love that I just didn't decide to fix that. Why would you? Townsell. Okay, dude. That name was actually in a rebuild we had just recently. Interesting. Wade Page. Yeah, you can see later in the draft, it seems like we made a good decision with what we did, because you can see these picks are not looking hot at all. We also trade our mid-second to gain a later second and a third, which, not a bad play. Not a bad play at all. And here, we just go best available. Jalen Boyle, Webster, so that's his nickname. And Webster's his real name, right? Wink, wink. We're changing his name. That's basically the story here. So we're also, once again, gaining more stuff for the future. Trading 73. Not a bad decision by any means, right? Not bad at all. And that's pretty much that. We're going to take one final player here. Really just going to take best available. Someone we can maybe develop. Their speed's not as good as I thought it was. Let's just put it that way. We're just going to take Kevin Costanzo. Pretty much all the good talent was literally gone. So it's the way it is. Things happen. We also did trade David Long. We basically tagged him to trade him for a third round, I believe. So that was a decent decision. Money is going to get a little tight around here soon, but not a bad decision by any means. Offensive line looks really good. Defense, we also got a freaking free agent linebacker, Mr. David Wright, who has star freaking development. 21 years old. What an absolute steal. Obviously a little on the slower side, but we just luck out, okay? We just make plays when we need to make plays. We checked out his dev. He was going to start regardless, so it doesn't really matter anyways. If he wasn't going to start, we were kind of 50-50 on it, you know, kind of like a rebuild. We wouldn't look, but we obviously would start him. Jeffrey Simmons, number 2. Wallace, obviously a guy we're really hoping pushes hard this season. And Frost already, what, a 76, 77 overall? Balling out just from practices and preseason. And you can see here, all of that offseason crap is gone. It is time for the rematch of the AFC Championship game against our rivals, the Colts. And not a super great start as Chubb, who's just not a guy I like to play against, kind of dominates the line and brings us down. Almost does it again there. Here, really no one open. 2nd and 15, we literally just have to throw it away. 3rd and 15, really need to start running the ball with Ronald more. We really do. Really good pickup on the blitz, and look at the dime. Corey Davis, though, fumbles the ball. And I would say I really hope it wasn't a fumble, but honestly, it's almost the same thing as a punt. Like, I guess, worst case, he starts back there. Kind of back there. I don't know, dude. That's unfortunate to take a fumble. I know it's a huge hit, but fumbles, really? And there, they gave him the benefit of the doubt on that. His guy fought for it. I mean, that's kind of his choice, no? And here, that is kind of a pull move. I'm not going to say what kind of move it was. Really? We avoided hits that hard? I mean, I took a hit stick. I could have easily, like, fell down on it instead of going for the rack catch, but I didn't, and that, I mean, that's a tight end. He ain't going to take a hit stick fumble often, especially on this defense. Our defense has no hit power whatsoever. Look at that out. How in the hell are we getting burnt? That's a Dory Jackson. Should never be able to burn him on that. Come on now. Here, Geis, of course, a guy he traded for. Traded Hines in something for him. I don't even know. Here, how is the possession always working? Like, this is why we have a limit on these, because it's just somehow so brokenly good. Even there's a possession all day. We were down by 7. And here over the middle, Tylan Wallace, a gain of 7. 2nd and 3. Ronald Jones up the middle, finding some room, cuts it inside. Was really hoping we could have avoided a hit there, but instead we just had to, slide underneath. And there, outside, Corey Davis going to try to cut inside. I really thought we were going to score there, but to the 15, no fumbles this time, no special stuff like that. So good play, Corey Davis and company. 1st and 10, going to take a run with Ronald Jones. Oh, wait. Even I got tricked there. I thought we actually did pass. There, a gain of about 5. Of course, look at Chubb all over the play there. I do not like him. He's just, no. 2nd and 5 from the 10, and that's why I don't like him. He's OP. He dominates always. Inside look. Perfect play. Probably didn't even need to go for the possession, but there, it's a bit different of a situation. But regardless, we do get the tying score. 7-all to start basically the second quarter. It feels like the first quarter flew by. I don't know if I'm just losing my mind or not. And here, great recovery there. Gilbert pushes the guy down. Only give up 2 yards on a screen. I mean, I guess it is a screen, so giving up 2 yards is kind of a big deal. And there goes Jonathan Jones knocking that ball out. It's because the guy has single-digit number. Here goes Webster, arm tape man himself, slipping away all the way down to the 30. Now it's officially the second quarter, finally. Before it was not the second. That is a terrible cutback by us. Maybe slow down a little bit and then cut into that right lane. But, yeah, we basically just ran out of the play. And that is what we like to call a blitz. And our line did really poorly anyways. And here goes Chubb, who apparently is faster than Mariota. That's good news. It's a good thing to know. And it's his ball now. Here, though, not his ball for long as he goes for the read option, or the speed option, really, and pitches early. And our guy absolutely obliterates the man. We recover the fumble, and we're basically back where we left off. Gain of 8 from the 14-yard line, looking for someone open. Hey, there's a man open. His name Ronald Jones, cutting left, cutting right, down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, up the middle. Webster down to about the 1, maybe 2 yard line. Second and goal, trying to find someone open. Can we find someone open? Back of the end zone. Just going to throw this one away. Are we going to lose? Corey Davis is in the zone. Please don't. Third and goal from the 1. Ronald Jones a little bit ahead of steam. Cannot get it. Great defensive stop. However, fourth and goal from the 2. We decide to go for it. Corey Davis burned off the line, but instead, last second to the right side as we're about to take a sack. Johnny Smith fading backwards gets the touchdown catch. Risky to go for, and we got it. Harold Landry with the sack off the edge. Great win there. Second and 21. Sets up a tough one for him. Make a play, guys. To the outside. Really good recovery D there by, I would assume, Adoree Jackson. Third and 21 now from the 14-yard line. Only a 3-man rush. Here to the outside. These tight ends, man. Who's number 81? Wait, is number 82 not Ebron? I don't even know, dude. Somebody's doing something, and I don't like it, okay? I just don't like it. Outside, you have Geis gaining nothing. There is a flag. We do decline it because it's kind of unfair. It happened like pretty much after the play. Second and 7 over the middle. Gilbert with the interception. Can't get a turnaround on that, but the speed man himself changing the game. Up 7, our ball. And here, this is what we like to call not only an inaccurate pass, but a bit of pass interference, as that was a burn down the field. But either way, got to continue playing. And look at that extra freaking step. Tylan Wall's outside. I thought it was a dog there. That's cringe. That's cringe content. Like, I get it. You know, it did sound like a dog. Really good touchdown, 53 yards. It sounded like a dog, but I don't know, dude. It didn't need to be said, okay? It just didn't need to be. First and 10. Not really getting a lot of user time with our rookie right, but at the same... Jalen Thompson locked up in man. Can't get the job done. Gotta absolutely love it at times. Here, take it over the middle. Take it over the middle. No, take it over the middle. No. And here, yikes. He decides to move last second as we're throwing. And look who picks the ball off. Ironically enough. That's just great news. I will say Moher's definitely getting his revenge too, because run game for us has been locked down on D. And here, throws it early, and he still gets away with it. That is so unfortunate for us. But it happens. Second and 8 over the middle. Ronald Jones, trying to make a play happen before the second quarter ends. Third and 4. We did a really good job here because you could see, if you recall, that would have been a kind of a bad decision by us. You could see we're not going to get a chance. We also decided to take a look at the corner that was covering him. Just your average 65-man rookie corner. Nothing big, as you will. Just 65-man, absolutely locked down as you would expect. But it's 21-all to start the second half, and once again, that run D has been about as good as you could ever ask for a run defense to be. Here, nice little trickery down on the backfield play. Of course, he sees his running back late, which is kind of why we left it. Usually, teams don't notice that flat look early, so we thought maybe get some help over the middle, and look who gets him down. Mo Hurst. I've been loving this man's presence so far. Both players, new for each team, kind of coming up big. And look at the wiggle sticks. This analog stick. How you doing? I believe this is the new controller at this point. I can't remember, man. The timelines are so messed up. And here, really good user by him with, I believe, Hooker. Hey, we all have several jobs to do. Second and 4 after that play. On the run, we know this man's coming. And, of course, he brings us down, as you will. When you're Chubb, you're faster than everyone. Just kidding. When you're a quarterback without escape artists, everyone's faster than you. Here, standing tough in the pocket. Look at the find on 3rd and 9. Johnny Smith down to the 12. Really good situation. Got to start running the ball more. And you can see these are the types of reasons why. Almost 10 yards on one run there. Mariota, empty backfield, looking to run, and he makes the play on us. Well, his AI makes the play on us. Smart not to switch off. And we lose a lot of yards because I don't get to switch off there, unfortunately. And, you can see the drive just completely derails. 4th and 3, we are going to kick the field goal and go up by 3. So 3.5, 3 there. He's going to get a chance to try and come back. Obviously, lots of time to the outside. Really, I can see why we limited the possessions, right? Because how does that get untouched, you know? And here over the middle, what a damn catch. Once again, I don't even know who is who. I think it's a receiver. He's just kind of big. 3rd and 5 conversion. That was clutch as hell. And I mean, look at this ground defense. Jimenez. You got Harold Landry. The D-line is potentially the best in the league. We just haven't had the thankfully. Once again, speaking of Jimenez, that's the man that saved us because he was gaping on that D-line. And luckily he did have, well, I would say luckily he had a hold, but really, you know, you don't hold there, it's a sack, simply put. But he gets a really good find there on the run, gets the first down, and here on the out, and once again, this time the possession hurts him, because if he goes rack catch there, 1 to beat, and he probably scores. Might not need it, though. As you can see, Marlon Mack down to the 8-yard line, just about the start of the 4th. 1st and goal. Once again, this D-line absolutely filthy. But like I was trying to say before that touchdown got called back, we need a little more consistency from Harold, which is kind of interesting to bring up. Because you can see Chubb is kind of destroying us every single play, while Harold just goes off. Ooh, what a play, but obviously not inbounds. Harold goes off at times, but not consistent. If he was as consistent as Chubb, we would be literally the hardest team to beat ever. We're already pretty hard to beat. Obviously, you could tell with the 2 Super Bowls back-to-back there. Well, back-to-back Super Bowl wins. But still, we're definitely beatable. And here, gotta get that right foot down. A little wide on the throw, can't lie. But gotta get that throw down anyways. It doesn't really matter in this situation. Looking for someone open. Look at this throw. How does he fit it in? The user could not be any better. If he did, it would have probably been pass interference. That's just unlucky, man. That is just, you're going against the man they call Mariota. That's all you could really say about it. There's nothing else. You know, you can't defend yourself any way else than to just say Mariota did what Mariota does. Absolute insanity. However, we are sitting in, halfway through the 4th, nearing the end of this game, tied up 24 all. Somebody's got to make a play. It's either going to be on the offensive side or the defensive side. I may have forgotten to edit properly there, but maybe I also wanted to give myself some time to think and talk. I don't know. Who knows? But what I do know is there's another dime as Batson back of the end zone gets the catch for the game-leading touchdown. 4 minutes left. Defense has got to make a play, and here, I don't even know if I can blame on the possessions. And this, in the 4th quarter, fair enough. Possession all you want. I don't know if that's even in our rules to allow that, but I can see it. You want to catch anything you can get. Make it interesting. As somebody that likes entertaining games, makes sense to me. Do what you got to do. Here, really good stop on that play. Almost picked it off the deflection to the outside. That man has made some really good catches for them. And 1st and 10, just about the 2-minute warning, looking for someone to... Ooh, that's a good play. No possession this time. Geis gets eliminated. 38-yard lines, 38, 36. 2nd and 10, and here, Geis again drops the ball. Jonathan Jones all over it. 3rd and 10, 2:11 in the 4th. Got to try to make some yards up, and he does that, but we do come up clutch with Kennedy on the tackle. He's now at a 4th and 2 situation from the 30. Gonna run it with the new man, Geis, and we stop him with this insane front 7. 1st and 10. Webster gets about 4. We pretty much just need maybe one first down. Here gains about 2, so of course not super easy. 3rd and 4 now. 1:30 in the 4th, looking for someone open. Mariota rolling out to the left, and he finds his man, a little sideline. Absolutely hammered, and Corey Davis makes up for the fumble with an insane possession catch when he was getting popped sideline, taps the feet, doesn't bobble, holds on, and we win the game. One a hell of a way to start the season. Absolute greatness from both teams. A very good matchup, so GG to the opponent. And definitely, like I said, we're going to be moving into week 2 with lots of momentum after that one. That was quite a bit of fun. I mean, it was so good. I was kind of all over the place with the commentary. I didn't know what to talk about. There were so many things going on. Didn't give myself enough damn time to talk about all the plays. You just, we're so behind on them. There was something really awesome happening, then something happened a couple plays later that was awesome. Just kept on happening, but still, just a great game. And our offseason was pretty damn spectacular. Obviously, this The money situation is going to come up soon. It's happening. It might even be a little bit this season. Next season, though, for sure, we are absolutely screwed. So this could be our last season of being great. Hell, it could be our last season in general. Who knows? But if you did enjoy the video, maybe leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Check out the second channel, PKR Plays. And that's pretty much it for me. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hopefully you come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!